Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GLW, the Generation of Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 29-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the fly some room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King 2 Gold in the building, bro. What's going on?
That's all right, man. You can get one for the new year. You gotta have one for the new year. What's good with you, bro, man? You know the people are going crazy, man, over this potential. You good? The potential of this sale of WWE, and man, the internet is going crazy, man. So we got to come on here and talk about it, man, and just kind of give our thoughts and opinions. Nothing is made concrete. And let me go ahead and just put that out there right now. Nothing has been made official. It's just speculation. So y'all can get out your feelings. Get out your feelings.
And speaking of speculation, well, Earl says, all right, he's starting off early. Earl says, let me begin by saying fuck WWE. All right, so I guess that's where we starting. So on the fuck WWE bandwagon, I guess. Internet, man, the internet is bro. First of all, okay, the internet initially started going crazy when it was announced that Stephanie McMahon stepped down from her position for a second time in a row in less than a year. But this time, she didn't just step away from one position; she stepped away from both and the company as a whole. Okay, now if you want to go back to last summer, initially she stepped down and she said, she wanted to take time off to be with her family, her daughters. And, Triple H at the time was really going through a lot. He was coming back from his heart complications. And so it was a really rocky time personally in the McMahon Helmsley household. And then, you have a week after that, right? Or not even, you have the allegations with Vince McMahon. And then, you got Forbes releasing this, that, and the third. And then we find out about all the hush money payments and all the other, dirty
all the things John Laurinaitis is responsible for.
And all the dirty deeds of, Vince McMahon. Then, of course, we later find out that John Laurinaitis himself was also an accomplice. So then Stephanie McMahon came back as co-CEO with Nick Khan. And then, we had Triple H appointed as the head of creative. And everything just happened so quick, so fast. And then you fast forward a couple months later, to December, news broke that Vince McMahon wanted to pull a power play. And he wrote a letter to the board of directors and pretty much threatened to hold the media rights hostage. If he was not indeed elected back to the board. He came back and also brought a few people with him, got rid of a few people quit. And then a few days after that, we have the announcement of Stephanie McMahon announcing once again, last time her father got dismissed, she stepped back in. This time her father comes back in, she dismisses herself. Bro, and then right after that, we start hearing the rumors of WWE being sold. And then the rumors got fueled even heavier when it was said to allegedly be sold to a Saudi Arabian firm. And then now you give it some time, some 12 to 20 hours later, now all of these wrestling outlets and news sources that's quote unquote reliable, all these people that got people in the industry and that are close to wrestlers and talent behind the scenes. Now everybody's retracting their statement, right? Now they're trying to gaslight the people. Now they're trying to sit there and say, oh, well, people are working themselves into a shoot, which I think is a bunch of BS and this lack of accountability because guess what? Nobody was thinking about WWE or Saudi Arabia until the dirt sheets, quote unquote, started putting out misinformation, fake news. Now, here's what we can't dispute. Vince McMahon came back and he announced that he is here with the sole intent of facilitating a sale of WWE and the media rights. That we know. What we also know, Stephanie McMahon, she's out the door, right? What we don't know is if and when or who will WWE be sold to, what's next for Triple H now that Stephanie McMahon is out, and what this could mean for the wrestling landscape as a whole. Bro, a lot to throw at you here. This is a shooting from the hip. I'm giving you the floor. One, what are your thoughts on Stephanie McMahon leaving? Two, WWE, Saudi Arabia, the sale in general. Talk to the people.
Man.
I know I threw a lot out there at you. I'm sorry.
No. This is what we do. Stephanie. Let's start with Stephanie. you mentioned last year she wanted to take some time away. I wouldn't be surprised if that's not part of the reason. I also wouldn't be surprised if the way he came back and the decision that he's decided to do. What's up, Kevin? And what he got going on wasn't a big part of why she left. Also, Leo, what it do, man? So we you know, there's I think it's both. I think it's both, and obviously it's we see why it's both. But she was supposed to step away before the allegations. She was supposed to be gone then. So uh you always got to throw that part into it. But I would not be surprised if Vince coming back and kind of going about it the way he's going about it. I mean, if he's really hell bent on selling the company now, if there's some grand scheme, they're gonna sell the company, but they're gonna own something, yeah, yeah, that also, Leo, or Vince is gonna. I don't know, man. There's something where Stephanie and them or get the rights to something, or they'll be able to still own it and run it or whatever. I don't know. There's ways around it, but right now it's looking like Vince is just coming in and just giving away the company. And Shane, I mean, Shane doesn't really have much involvement into the company anymore. Uh, and Stephanie, whatever she had, I mean, she probably feels slighted in some way because, she's always felt like if anybody was really going to run the company after her father, it was going to be her. And I think a lot of people felt that, like, let's be honest, man. If there's anybody that can run the company, it's Stephanie. She knows the business. She knows the company. She's lived this. She's lived this business. She's been in nothing but WWE, man, since a kid. I mean, as a baby till now, as an adult with 3 or 4 kids, I believe they have. So the fact that that, that she embodies this business, and I wouldn't be surprised if there is a bit of slight at the fact that he's just not leaving it to them. Like
Yeah.
let them continue to run the business. I mean, obviously things are going good. People, the the shareholders at the time, they were loving what the company was. The fans were loving what we were seeing. Yeah, there were nitpicks about certain things. Sure, it's wrestling. You can't watch wrestling without nitpicking. Sometimes it can be a little bit over. Sometimes it can be a little under. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. But the business was moving in a new direction, and fans were genuinely on board for it. Um, but like Leo said, man, you got stockholders or the former board members. They're suing Vince for the way he came in and people he got rid of, and or whatever. And it's a mess right now when they just spent so much time fixing the mess. When you
Yeah.
think about it, you got to think about it, man. Stephanie and Tony Khan, man, been working their hand to right the ship of what happened and to get things back on board, get the stockholders and everybody on board and happy and everybody making money, blase, blase, whatever, cool. Uh, for them to come in and do what they're doing. And this makes people wonder what's going on with the direction of the company as far as the product, as far as what we're seeing on Raw and SmackDown and NXT and on the pay-per-views. So, we have that there. Now, that's Stephanie in a nutshell. Is she done?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if she could be done. If there's something she could do to somehow still be a part of WWE, I don't. I can't say she's done. But let's talk about Vince. Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. You say Vince is a boo boo head. Wifey said Vince is a boo boo head. I look, Vince is an 80-some-year-old stubborn white billionaire. He's doing what he wants to do. He wants to sell the company. Now, again, there could be a grand master plan behind it. I do you see Fox and USA pulling out TV contracts? No.
Especially
Well,
not Fox.
not
They invested so much goddamn money anyway.
Fox at the time, no, because No, they're going to continue the product forever long. They got the contract. And USA, Universal, Peacock, whatever, they're all the same person. Uh, they've been embodied with WWE so long. I said it in one of the last shows we did. I believe they're one of the top three in getting ready to buy this company. That could buy this company. Is the fact it could be Universal, it
Yeah,
could be Disney, or it could be another source.
yeah, right.
Outside of those two main sources, I don't think nobody was seeing this Saudi Arabia investment group, but they apparently, they have investments here in America. They have
And lots
investments
of it, lots
and
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 lots
a,
of
and, and a lot of
veins.
stuff
Yeah,
that you, for all
every
people that
day.
enjoy and do. So, and it's not just sports, and there's a lot of different stuff. So it's not like they're just trying to come over here right now and just take in. They've been getting it. So right now it's just speculation. Now, when you look at the way Vince is coming back and on all that, again, is there a grand plan behind it to get it away from the public trade to put it back into a private? So that way they can own it and have more rights to do what they want to do as to what they were doing prior to the ruthless aggression era when WWE became publicly traded and it became a public company. Uh, there could be. I mean, we don't know. We don't really know. I mean, Vince ain't just coming out and finna tell us.
Yeah, no,
So
no, no. And bro, we literally didn't know he was coming back. And then as soon as we thought it just was happening, like it was just a rumor,
I,
a day later he back. Like, what the hell? So yeah, I definitely think, like you said, it could be a grand scheme. And just to kind of reiterate what you said, and Leo actually said this earlier. Let me bring it back. Leo says, "Remember when you said I'll get him to the Rumble to see how it really goes? Now we might not even get to the Rumble the way it is now." And it's funny because
I,
you did give the Rumble timeline, but ironically, the Rumble timeline was supposed to be for Triple H. I don't think nobody
yeah,
expected.
that had nothing to do with Vince coming back and selling the company or any of that. That was on, let's see what Triple H does
Yeah,
with now, being the head of creative and having to say so and putting and these people that he's got this faith in. Let's
yeah,
see how it works until now. And we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that.
yeah.
It ain't done yet. We still got a couple of weeks. We still got to get into it. When we do our live show for the Royal Rumble, we'll talk about that. But this right here does change a lot because again, it's not guaranteed that the
Yeah,
Saudi group will get WWE. Again, there's still players out there that can
yeah,
offer money to Vince. And honestly, I'm thinking Universal slash USA slash Peacock. Uh,
yeah,
I'm thinking, man, they're in the running. I'm not saying Fox can't get. I'm not gonna say Fox can't get it because they can get it. Fox
yeah,
got the money. I mean, they paying what they paying for a 5-year deal.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they can get WWE because they'll own
So
it. It'll be theirs.
So I again, please, anybody, I want to stress this: fact check me. This fact check me because I'm really trying to go off muscle memory here. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe
Right.
yesterday I read a report, the specific Saudi firm that's looking into WWE. If I remember correctly, I believe the number was they had 850 billion to get
Hey,
to spend. That's a lot of ducats, bro. I don't even know if Fox got 850 billion just to spend
I
on WWE.
mean, they 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 do and they don't. But then again, I mean, it's a network TV. It's Fox. They got the money. They got the money, man. I'm not. It's only so many people. But even that 860 billion, they not gonna pay all that to
Well, no,
WWE.
no, 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 not at all.
So,
Not at
but
all. Not at all.
so that's a nice number to scare some people off, but they ain't giving up all of that for that. So therefore, nah, man, nah, it's still in the game for a lot of for some big time players. But I do not see USA and Fox dropping them, um, because again, they have current contracts with you know WWE as far as the TV deals and stuff, and pay-per-views and premium live events and what Peacock shows and all of that. So they have a deal already in place. When that runs out or if that gets bought out, however that works, when whenever the new people buy the company. Earl says, man, what does the talent have to say about all of this? The talent ain't got nothing to say. Because right now the talent needs to worry about being the talent. Um, he said, don't forget that man down in Jacksonville. We're gonna get to that man down there in Jacksonville, man, giving out the hugs because
Tony,
Mr. the
yeah,
Hugger.
and my boy
Tony
dropping his
the
cell
Hugger,
phone and
boy.
everything.
Well, that's Tony the Hugger down there, boy, in Jacksonville, boy. But
Hug life. He took over Bailey gimmick.
but what was Earl? But back to Earl. No, I don't. The wrestlers don't really have much to say. Um, right now, the only thing that they can say, they can't say anything. I mean, it's up to Vince. It's his company. Truthfully speaking, it's his company.
Yeah.
They can say whatever they want to say. It's not going to matter. If they want to leave, they can leave. If they want to stay, they'll stay. When he sells it, he'll sell it. And whoever it is he sells it to, hey, that's the new boss. There's nothing to say. Either you'll work or you'll go. There's options. There's a guy down in Jacksonville that will open arms. With open arms, he'll bring you. He'll walk in with open arms and give you the biggest hug and tell you,
Yes,
come on down.
And on top of that, he'll sign you. And on the very first Dynamite or Rampage, he'll give you time to talk in the ring. But okay, so silly. Speaking of Saudi, okay, let's just say in some crazy upside down Stranger Thing parallel universe that the Saudis do get WWE. Okay, well, one, I feel bad for the women and just the whole everything. That, and then people like Sami Zayn, and you got Sonya Deville with the whole LGBTQ plus community. So there's definitely groups that I feel like, damn, okay. But then again, on the flip side, we also have them pushing this whole New World campaign, right? Which was supposedly the reason that the Saudis and WWE got into business anyway, right? Because everybody talks about it being blood money, and true, we understand for what it is. Bottom line, it's about the money, right? The Saudis want, WWE. Vince wants the money.
Their blood money is no different than Russia's and everybody else's, man.
Exactly. So my thing
that's just me. That's just me.
No. Exactly. And the thing is, I will say this: nobody is making the talent go over there, right? Nobody's making these talent go there. So we had a whole situation where supposedly there was a whole plane wasn't allowed to leave situation, and yet they still keep going over there for whatever reason. So clearly everything ain't all bad. But I will say this, even though there is a negative, allow me to play devil's advocate. If I think I know a little bit about anything, I would think if the Saudis did take over, for certain people, their paydays are going to go through the roof if they get re-signed or if they stay. I will say, I think contracts will be massive. But then again, I also think the downside of that will probably be much greater as well. And then with them going back private, I like the thought in theory. I'm not sure if I like the thought of necessarily that group per se, and Vince possibly being the head of creative if that was to happen, and Vince having all the power again. I don't know if I like that aspect of it going private.
Well, okay. Let's let me try to break that down. Let's say, okay, the group does buy WWE. So let's say this Saudi group does buy WWE. Okay, well, it doesn't necessarily mean they're just going to take it overseas. Yeah. It does not. Yeah. Okay, so let's pump the brakes a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, well, it's ours now. All right, thank you. We'll see y'all later. See you. And they get on the plane, and WWE is overseas. No. I think it's not
territory though.
Right. It's not going to leave like that. Number point two. Number point two. All right. Hey, look, we got to have our one for 2023, man. Number point two. Wow. Oh wow. Oh man. All right.
Hey,
so
my boy adding shit to the lexicon.
Adding it all, man. It's the future, man. As far as the wrestlers.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, We understand why Sami Zayn doesn't go. We understand, and that's more of religious and social belief. Uh,
Mhm.
Everyone else is more of political
Yeah.
or belief of what the assumption is
Mhm.
of of them. So
Yeah.
therefore, you have that reason for why some don't go. And then like you say, for others that do go, and they go because they want to see the fans that want to see them. They
Yeah.
want to go and put on a show for the people that are in awe of who they are and what they do,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
aspire to want to be like them and be a part of the business one day, which is an awesome thing. And it's cool that they do that. Like, yeah, we crap on the show because sometimes the product level is not up to the standard of we think it
Oh
should
no,
be.
it could be. Yeah.
Sometimes it looks like a glorified house show, and
Yeah.
that just that buried it until they started actually putting a little bit of importance to it. Making it a little more grander. So recently it's been a better show compared to what it started out being, and each year you see the difference. um, we got to give it to the people, man. You've noticed the difference in the crowd reaction. You've noticed the difference in their response. Like the more that they get to enjoy and see this, the more they're getting. They know who is who and who to boo. Like there was times, man, where they were cheering everybody. It's like, no,
Yeah.
or they were off with the chants, or they didn't know when to chant or when to. Now it's like they've truly become a part of the wrestling community, and that's an
Yeah.
awesome thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put that on there. But as far as the group, I don't see them trying to force their hand on anybody
Yeah.
because I think that will be a negative look on them in this product. Anyone buying this business, they understand what they have. You have the golden ticket of wrestling.
Yeah.
Period. You have the golden ticket of wrestling. You already see what it's doing. You've already seen what Vince has made it into and where it is now. So
Yeah.
if you feel you can take that and make it bigger,
Hmm.
you don't alienate nobody
Right.
for no you're going to respect everybody. Now business is business, and you can have an understanding of things, but
Yeah.
if whatever reason, if people don't go because they don't want to go doing when they got to go do the Saudi shows and they got to do the crown jewels or whatever, if they don't want to go, then it's not an issue. All right, y'all just don't go, but we gonna still continue to work with you and do what we do. So people also have to got to realize Saudi investment groups own multiple well-known things around the world. Yeah, and that's when we said that, Leo. I think we said that right before you came on.
Hmm.
um so again, it's like again, people are all up in arms because they're thinking, oh man, people about to quit left and right because they're
Yeah.
going to go take. No, 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 it's not going to work just like that. Like it's not. No, there's going to be a group. It don't mean it may not even be a Saudi group. Even if it is, I don't know. Whoever the Saudi investment group is,
Yeah.
they're going to come. They understand what they have, and they're going to treat the people with respect
Right.
and the
Right.
dignity that they deserve. So I'm not. I don't know. I don't know how else to break it down. I don't want to try to big word or anything. I just want
Yeah.
to break it down that no, none of what people think is going to happen, folks. Right now, it's a hypothetical thing. There's
Yeah.
someone that's interested and they got the money and there's already a connection, and that's all it is. It's the same thing with Universal slash Peacock slash USA. Okay, it's the same thing that they have with WWE. They've been working with these people for so long. I truly believe they will buy WWE. They will keep everything. Everything will just keep flowing the way it is. The only difference will be is SmackDown on Fox, and if they will continue to allow Fox to have SmackDown, or they just may say, "Hey, when the contract's over, give us our shit, deuces." But
Hey, now we're gonna be watching WWE Dark, SmackDown
right,
WWE.
man, right. So we never know. You never know. Uh, but
By the way, just
um,
playing because we love AEW.
Oh yeah, but I don't see them just picking the company up and saying, just hey, all right, man, we appreciate it, and just going overseas. No, they're not going to do that. They're going to continue what they're doing. They're going to continue their domestic here because here's their money maker. I mean, the international is the money maker too, no doubt about it. I mean, international is doing great. It's giving them the billions, but this is the core of the wrestling. It's here. It's in the United States. I just don't see them trying to go away from that. I can't see them doing anything to impact a negative, to give a negative impact to them buying it by doing anything to upset anyone. I think they'll come in and be businessmen and women.
Of course, and moving on from the Saudi thing, but just for me to have a last thing. Bro, have you seen what it look like over there? Have you seen this here? Bro, it's beautiful. Like,
Yeah,
can you imagine, bro? People were complaining, and I was one of those people that complained about WWE getting lazy with like the pay-per-view sets and everything, and how every pay-per-view feels like a house, feels like a TV show because the sets don't change; they look the same. Like we ain't got the early 2000s sets in the late 90s, bro. Can you imagine just me being selfish for 1 second? For 1 second, let the franchise get this moment, bro. If the Saudis bought WWE, can you imagine how elaborate that shit gonna be? Boy, y'all think they got a lot of TV screens now? Oh boy, hey.
I mean, it already almost looks like the last few shows almost felt like it was a WrestleMania type show. You look at the screens and everything that they have. Like I said, each year it's like for the last couple years, they've been like they getting paid big money. They probably telling them, "Yo, stop being cheap with the product, man. we want the lights, we want the glamour, we want all that stuff."
Yeah,
right. We want all that, man. And plus, they always do it around that festival that they always have, which is also a good thing because that's of other cultures and stuff from around the world that come there. So, again, look, we all understand the former belief of what Saudi Arabia used to be, or how the culture is, or all the things that have gone on. But to not think that at some point in time, maybe a group of them are just tired of that stigma and want to show that they are and can be a part of the civilization, and it's not hard to believe that. I mean, it is. I mean, depending on your beliefs or what you think, but look, man, people want to live. Everybody wants to have a good time. Everybody wants to enjoy the good things. Everybody wants to have fun and enjoy it, and as much as you do. So I don't know, man. They're changing things up. They're understanding to women's rights, but yet they're still firm to some of their beliefs, and they're no different than any other culture anywhere else.
Yep.
I mean, Africa, no matter in Asia, no matter where, it is what it is.
The Call Up Podcast.
What up, man? What up with y'all, man? What's going on, man? I see the people. I see the people that came out. You know what? I know why the people came out, man. It's Wednesday, man. It's Wednesday night, man. So the folks is ready, man. The folks is ready, but we had to come on and talk to y'all for a minute.
Hey, look, man, you know what I'm saying? Come get some of this podcast action, man. Come on, your brothers invite you. Come on. Come talk to the people, man. But hey,
all right, man, come talk to the people, man. But no, man, I just think that, look, man, the times are changing. Not everything is going to be perfect. But they're not finna just pick it up and just take it overseas.
Nah.
I just want people to calm down a little bit. Yeah, I understand there's certain wrestlers who have certain beliefs and they don't deal or don't bother, go for that stuff. But I just don't feel like that's going to be an issue. I feel like maybe people will be able to talk, and if not, hey, there's other places to go.
And you got to understand too, man. Business is business, and everybody can understand the power of a dollar. But hey, so we got the Saudi, we got the Saudi situation out the way. But let's talk about Steph, man, because I feel like Steph that situation got bypassed a little bit, bro. Okay, man, it's official. She stepped down. Where do you think that leaves Triple H?
That leaves him where he's at. That leaves him where he's at. He has to be in charge of creative. All right. He's the guy that has given us the vision of what the future of wrestling could look like. And we all that watched it and marveled at it, watching the NXT brand, we marveled at it. We we talked about the quality of the wrestling matches. We talked about the pay-per-views and how the fans would show out, and all the matches on the card would be awesome, and how everything that about it that we were liking, the way that people were coming in and being introduced. Lonnie, what's going on, my man? Happy New Year to you, man. Hope you're feeling great, man. Um, Triple H showed us, man, that there was something more to just sports entertainment, and that you can have sports entertainment, but you can have wrestling.
Yeah.
And now that he's, like I said, now that he got the opportunity to be in charge and to run it,
Mm-hmm.
hey man, right now for him, it's just to continue what he's doing. There's
Yeah.
nothing else he can do. Triple H ain't never really want to be a part of the boardroom stuff anyway. He wants to be involved in the wrestling. He wants to be in charge of making sure that he can get the guys that he need, get the women that he need, and be able to put on the product that he needs to be able to put on without somebody's goofy entertainment ass idea. No, don't get me wrong. Not to say that Triple H don't put on some goofy entertainment shit himself, but uh, I think sometimes he knows when to pull back. Just he'll try
Yeah.
shit, but there's times where it's like, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's just do
Right,
this.
right,
And
right.
and now we're starting to see people not just come in and look like they can be something, but then just get buried. Now
Yeah.
we're seeing people. We're seeing people. We're seeing people come in with respect. We're looking at a guy like Austin Theory. We said things that we said what we didn't like about him, but we said that, man, if he would do this or do that, I think it would work for him. And he's doing that now. He's being more serious, and now that we're taking him more serious, he's really coming off as that heel. The champ says, "You got no chance in hell. You got no chance in hell." Fro, what's
Bro.
good with the Fro? What's up with you, man? I right now, man, Triple H just needs to stay where he's at, man, and that's just maintain the course of the product that we're watching on TV.
Yeah.
That, of course, will continue to help the sale, because as long as we're watching it and everyone's liking what's going on, if we get, I don't think it's going to mess with the story. I don't think none of this sale is going to mess with what's going on. We're going to get Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. We're going to get a new champion, WWE and Universal. We're gonna get new tag teams. We're gonna get new women. Sammy has no chance. I don't know yet, man. Like I said, Fro, I just don't think that they're not just gonna, like you said, they're not just gonna pick up and just go, man. They're not going anywhere. They're gonna still be here. They're not going anywhere. But we'll see what comes if that happens. But it's not even positive that they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. But right now, Triple H just need to continue the ship, man. Continue to ride the ship the way he's going, and we'll worry about all this after WrestleMania, because I think that's probably when we'll. If it's not official before it, I think it'll be made official after it. So
Absolutely.
it is what it is.
Absolutely. But with that being said, man, hey, look, you want to know what I know? That we got AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite coming on in about 42 minutes, baby. So I'm
Yes,
looking forward to
sir.
that. I'm looking forward to the Wednesday night block party with my bro, my co-host, you know what I'm saying, my business partner, my family, King Tuco right here. So with that being said, man, I'm about to go get something to eat. I'm about to let my man do his 1-2. We're going to come
For
back,
sure.
man. We're going to keep the party rocking, but this time we coming back with a little AEW action. Bro, before we sign out, any final thoughts for the people?
One last time. They're not just taking the company. It's not official. Okay, it's not official. I'm saying one more time. It's not
And official.
official. It ain't official.
It
All
ain't official.
right. There's still a few other people that can still get it.
Yeah.
NBC may get it. Fox may get it. Disney may get it. I don't think nobody really wants Disney to get it. I don't
Hell
think
no,
nobody
bro.
wants ESPN. I don't think ESPN did. I don't think nobody really wants them to touch this, even though they get the publicity on ESPN, which is cool.
Yeah.
But I don't really think nobody wants them to touch this, man. Because I don't know. I'm not.
Bro, my thing is, ESPN, I'll settle. But Disney, bro,
I don't know if I
bro.
want
I'm not trying to
ESPN
see, bro.
touching it.
I'm not trying to see SpongeBob come out and be a special guest referee, bro. I ain't with the shit, bro. We ain't trying to have a bikini bottom hardcore match. Like, nah, bro. Like, I ain't with it, bro. I'm not with it. Blues Clues on the pole match. Get the fuck out of here.
You stupid Blues Clues. That's Nickelodeon, fool.
Got to run back street shit. What the hell going on?
Oh shit, that's still all Nickelodeon, but I get what you're saying though.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Nickelodeon. Oh, that's right.
Oh man. Yeah, we're talking about Disney, man. That's Mickey Mouse in there, man. That's Mickey Mouse in there, man. Yeah, that's Mickey in there, man. Oh shit. Oh, you gotta go to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, man. They'll be walking around. It's gonna be Mickey Mouse coming down the ramp talking about hot dog, hot diggity dog. Coming down the ramp to whoop some ass and become the new champion.
Put that big ass white glove he called a hand.
Oh man, smack the shit out of some people, man. But no, man, we're just talking shit, man. But no, I other than that though, man, again, it's not official. It's just it's not hypothetical. They are one of the groups that are potentially wanting to buy it, but we'll have to still wait and see.
So that shit confused with Nickelodeon. Goddamn, what am I doing? Oh Jesus!
Mickey versus Goofy in the Hell in the Cell match. Oh, that's gonna be bananas, man. That is gonna be bananas. Oh man, but yeah, no, man. We're just be patient, folks. Trust me. When it's official, we'll know it's official. Well, trust me, we gonna know, and
yeah, man.
And we gonna come to you live and we gonna talk about it. But other than that, like my man said. AEW is coming on in a few. We're gonna come on about 9 o'clock. Come on for the hour. You know what I'm saying? Talk with the people. Talk about the first hour of AEW. What goes on, and then we're gonna sit and watch the rest with y'all. And yeah, man, we're gonna do what we do. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy, be breezy. My man, go get something to eat. I'll holler at you in a few.
Yes, sir.